introduction. My name is Alejandro, and I'm going to speak about an interesting new product that we have come up with that is called TV All for Learning English. So, my presentation is divided into different parts. You can see here on the slide. The first part is the tool aims. Then I will talk about tool users. Next section is the tool use. Another section, language and content for the tool. Next one would be audiovisual material, then dissemination, and budget estimates. And finally, for this presentation, we will finish with some conclusions. So in the first part, we are going to talk about the key aim of this product, language tools. So the key aim is the promotion of a different type of a language tool to practice or to learn foreign languages using a smart television. You have a picture here of the tool, how you could enter this tool called TV All, Learning English in this case. So there are different reasons for this aim, for this objective in our project. One of them is given by Gibbons in 2018. He says that it is safe to say that using TV, movies, and video is one of the best approaches you can take. Okay, so we see that some people have already explored this area and they say that this is a good approach for language and content learning using digital televisions and other services on TV. We also see that the language tool in our project is targeted to families, especially families that can play with this tool at home in different modes. And so the families could have adults and children. So we think that the target groups could be families with adults and children, and also students in high school because they could access the tool as users for different contents. Here is a picture of the beginning of the tool and how users can access this tool. The users can choose their avatars when they play with the tool. So if you are a child and a boy, in this case, you can choose a male character, or if it's a girl, you can choose a female character. In terms of language and content, the language tool has different categories for different subjects that the learners can choose from to start to play with the tool and answer different activities and challenges in the tool. So you can see that we have 5 different categories. First, English language, then we have geography and history, culture, art and literature, science and nature, and then also entertainment and sport. Next, we can talk about the content in the tool. You see that there are different categories for language levels. You have from the most basic level, A1 to B2, and also different categories according to adults or children. You access the tool also, and you can access different types of material. They could be more academic, or it could be more conversational, or even more humor, more fun, etc. And also you can have more dialogues or more narration or more instructions, depends on the type of video that you watch with the activities. Then for the type of content that we manage, we use a lot of audiovisual content in terms of video, songs, listenings, podcasts, etc. and also some text. So you can see the a picture of how the activities could be designed according to the media. This is an example of an audiovisual activity with a video for a child to choose different options. In this case, we have different categories, as you can see here. Another type of category is the competitive mode category, where people can choose between different players to compete and interact with the tool. We also aim to disseminate the tool according to different platforms. So we can have the tool disseminated on websites using different types of platforms under Creative Commons licenses. We think this is important so that we don't have to pay any type of copyright for images and any other material. And we also think that social media are important. YouTube is a good platform, we think, for the dissemination of our activities. And we have different channels that we could interact with. So a quotation here we have from Free Records. He says that we have very seriously smart and effective ways to promote these YouTube channels. So I think this is a good reason to promote our product on YouTube. Also, this link talks about how dissemination on social media is very important. Finally, in terms of budget, we think that we can have a balance between costs and expenses, but also some income, some good earnings, income, and intake from different sales for our products, and even profits that we could make at the end of the year. So mainly the expenses would be taking place mostly at the beginning of the year. So you have to pay for technology, and you have to pay for the technical staff, the personnel, the experts in management, also in marketing. But then you see we have we expect some turnover, some money coming into the first year for sales and contracts that we could make with other institutions to be able to promote this product. So maybe by the end of the year we could make around 20,000 euros for profits. Finally, we think that this tool is powerful in terms of a good performance for language level, for language learning, and to get a good improvement in language level. We think the power is especially due to the audiovisual and interactive characteristics you can find in this tool. In comparison with the market, we think the tool is better to be able to give more choices for single, group, or competitive modes, and we can improve more the writing and language skills of the users. We think this tool is better than other competitors in the market because it is better for learning, but also for fun. It's better for families, and it could be better than mobile telephones because mobile telephones have a reduced possibility. So we think that it could be a very good future use for this tool in the market. In our market, remember, we have the technological market and also the language tool market. So we think we can explore and challenge these two different markets in our project. So this is all. Thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, please feel free.